Hi everybody, it's Lisa from SuttonsDaze. Tonight we're going to make a creamy chicken mushroom Florentine. Creamy chicken mushroom Florentine. Okay, I always have to say it twice, I don't know why. This is going to be super simple to do. Ingredients that just about everyone will have in their house. And let me tell you what those are, okay? Now, normally I would pull a chicken breast out of the freezer. I completely forgot on my way out to work this morning. Good news is I have the Thrive Life chicken. So this is real chicken, flash frozen, and it tastes phenomenal. It will blow your mind when you try it. So we're going to use the Thrive Life chicken for this tonight. A half an onion. Again, you saw me use my half an onion last night with the Sloppy Joes, so I'm going to use Thrive Life onions. Okay. Then out of my pantry, I'm going to add a pint of my home canned mushrooms. You can just, if you don't want to add them, that's great. If you do want to add extra mushrooms, then pick up a can or two at the grocery store. That'll suffice. Okay. I'm going to use cream of mushroom soup. Now, you see I've got the big can. That's because that's all we buy. But I only want that small can. What is it, like 10.5 ounces? And this is 26. So I'm going to use about half of this can. And the other half, that's okay because Phil will eat it. Not a problem. I'm also going to use some mozzarella cheese. So I've got this so I can cut that up. A little bit of spinach. Some heavy whipping cream. And I already said spinach. Duplicating myself. It's time to rock and roll. Let's go. So over here I've got a pot of water and I'm going to turn it on to high. I want to get it boiling. And just to save time, I am going to cook the noodles and refresh the chicken at the same time. Okay, so let me get that chicken chunks in there. And when that gets to a boil, I will add the noodles. Okay, and then here in the ever so wonderful cast iron pan, we are going to start prepping everything else. Okay, I'm just going to do a little dab of olive oil in the pan. We'll get that heating up. I'm going to drain off the mushrooms. This just is perfect for a nice chilly night. Phil's been working outside all day long. The temperature's really dropped compared to the last few days. So, yep, these are going through. So this will be a good change. So we're going to heat up those mushrooms, and I'm going to revive some of the onions in with the chicken. And I was going to cook the noodles in there, but then they'll be ready too early, and I don't want them to be ready too early. So what I'm going to do is let those refresh. Chicken's already done. I'm going to let the onions refresh, and then I'm going to strain it and put it in here with the mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Have I mentioned I love mushrooms? I love mushrooms. Okay. Turn that down just a tiny bit. Now I've got some linguine noodles that we're going to cook up right after I drain the chicken and the onions. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to dump those in there. Refill the pot with water and get that boiling for my linguine. Stir it up. Okay, now we're going to do the cream of mushroom soup. Remember, I'm doing a half a can because I'm using the really big can, so I'm doing a little more than half a can. And, whoops, the lid. Graceful Lisa. And then you just do one of the small cans and you should be good, okay? I'll let that go. Make sure that all gets incorporated. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, or a lot. Do whatever you care for. And just some grated Parmesan cheese. Probably about 2 tablespoons worth. Okay. We're going to mix those in. And keep your heat around probably about medium, okay? I'm waiting for my water to come up to a boil. And believe it or not, we're almost done. Okay, so I took my ball of mozzarella cheese, just kind of cut off a piece, and now I'm just going to slice up little bits and pieces and put them right into the pan. Mozzarella. Everything's better with mozzarella, right? Probably, I guess if you're looking at a, well, how heavy is this ball? Let's see. This is 16 ounces. So anywhere between 6 to 8 ounces, or to taste. But 6 to 8 ounces. Okay. Go. This is one of those feel-good, comfort food, cool weather meals. See that part? Yep, that's going in my mouth. Okay. So let's let this heat up and let that cheese melt. And water's just now starting to come up to a boil. So I'm going to add some linguine. Okay. So we're going to, ooh, look at the cheese is starting to melt. That right there is heaven in a pan. Okay, we're going to let this do its thing. Heat's on about medium. You don't want to scald it, okay? The noodles are going to boil, and we'll be back as soon as those noodles are done. Okay, so we're going to pull the noodles off, and we're going to drain them, give them a really good shake. They are just done, not real mushy. So I guess maybe al dente. Ooh, nice firmness to them, nice and hot. We're going to incorporate those right into the mixture. Make sure that gets all mixed up real good. And now for the very last thing that we add to this is spinach. I almost forgot about it because this just looks so good. Bag of spinach. I'm going to do a nice big handful. Mix that in until you just start to see it wilt.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Now I was thinking that this would be a really great thing to do if you have some dehydrated spinach, which I never did have time for this year, but freeze-dried spinach, dehydrated spinach, that would make it just that much easier. Okay, it is pretty thick now, so I am going to get this spooned up. Okay, so let me get this plated up and we'll be right back. Okay, here it is all plated up. Doesn't that look just amazing? And that's a nice big hunk of homemade garlic bread fresh out of the oven. Good, good stuff. So this is creamy chicken mushroom linguine Florentine. That's the end result there. Super easy, super creamy, really good. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, I hope you'll give this a try. It got the thumbs up from Phil. It's a nice creamy texture. It's got a great flavor to it with the mushroom soup and the onions, and the chicken is spot on. Just really good meal for any night. I mean, this didn't take max 30 minutes, and I think that was because I was hunting for a few things. Okay, so I hope you give it a try. I'll put the ingredient list in the description box below. Remember, if you like what we do here, please hit that like, subscribe, and share. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook, and if you get a chance, check out some of the links below. The Thrive Chicken is on sale, I believe, this month. So it's a really good thing for October and a great way to introduce yourself to Thrive Foods. It's really a wonderful, wonderful product. Until next time, remember, be safe.